Hey, how's it going everyone? Sinister here, back with another video. And of course, this will conclude the 1985 games of my Gamerversary series. And going to do it with a Capcom Classic, and that is Commando. Yeah, basically this is another run and gun, just like the previous video I've done, which was Russian Attack a la Green Beret. And of course, you're a soldier named Super Joe. Yeah, that's funny. Super Joe. But he's no Captain America. He's not a super soldier. He's just a regular guy. Jumping through the jungles, just running and gunning, taking out bad guys. Taking out fortresses and barriers along his way. And of course, like the gameplay you see here, you see me, going through here, and of course you're gonna see me die on here, and of course you're gonna see me traverse right to the end, like each stage, things like that. So. So yeah, I like to share the memories of this game, and I'm sure, hopefully, y'all have some memories about this game too. So, anyways, moving on. I mean, graphically on the arcade version, doesn't look bad. I mean, it's kind of aged kind of well. And of course, in my eyes, it's kind of aged well, but also it still plays well. Of course, despite it's challenging. And speaking of challenging, this game is really tough. Not as tough as Ghosts and Goblins, though. I mean, trust me, I've died on here a lot as I was recording this video, but I was lucky enough to, to make it through there, things like that. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay along the way as I talk through it. I mean, yeah, like I said, Super Joe, he has a gun, and of course he has some grenades, but of course you can always pick up more grenades along the way to take out more bad guys, because trust me, these guys keep coming. They're everywhere. They're like cockroaches. I mean, trust me when I say cockroaches, they are everywhere. So basically, you have to be fast on your feet just to take these guys out, because they're everywhere. But lucky enough, if you can traverse through it, make circles here and there, kind of strategize how to get through it, you'll beat this game in no time. But my first memory of this game started on the Commodore 64/128 back in the day, and what I enjoyed about it more than the gameplay was the music, and of course credit to Ron Hubbard. He did the score on it on the SID chip. I mean, it just sounds amazing. I mean, I can still listen to it today, but thankfully, good things for YouTube, I can listen to that track all the time. So, but moving on, as far as like that and the Commodore 64 version, gameplay wise, I take the arcade, for gameplay and graphics. But as for the music goes, I take the Commodore 64. And of course, this game's been ported to different systems. I'd say like Nintendo, probably the ColecoVision, Atari, just to name a few. But to me, my favorite of all the ports is definitely the Commodore version, because I had so much fun with it. I had so many memories of it, things like that. But of course, like the NES version had something extra to it, that you never seen before. You can actually go underground and, get different weapons and things like that. So, anyways, like as far as Commando itself, it's like 4 grueling stages that you have to get through. You start off to the jungle, and you need to go all the way to the end to the fortress. And like I said, the bad guys there, they have guns ablazing. So, like I said, you really got to be fast on your feet if you want to traverse and make it to there. But lucky, the trending word in this video is traverse, because that's basically what it is. You're traveling on foot, trying to get from A to B, things like that. I mean, like I said, just the memories of the game is so great, and just the gameplay is, like I said, I mean, these guys come at you fast and hard, and like I said, like one wrong shot, you can be cussing and fussing and like rage quitting. This is what happened back in the day, things like that. But however, like as you see here, like every stage that you beat, you get a cutscene. You get Super Joe smoking a cigarette, eating food, holding his gun, shining it, things like that. I mean, it's really cool. But as you get through the last stage, you beat that final boss, things like that. And of course, the game starts over again. The chopper comes and picks you up. Yeah, I know you probably have that get to the chopper reference in there, but anyways, of course, as you beat the game, it starts over and the difficulty amps up. So, like I said, it's gonna be just as tough as before. So you really gotta be ready and things like that. So all in all, I'd like to hear your thoughts about this video. I'd like to leave your comments down below, and of course, at the end of the video, check out these channels. Show them some love, things like that. So, anyways, this is Sinister. Be easy.
It will be easier if you don't resist, and less dangerous.